Hello, StarMunchers. Max here, back playing Dredge. We are going to, first of all, what time is it? Time to sleep, because can't hurt us just to sleep through the night, do that. What I want to do is take a look at our map. Now. Why is there a question mark over a steel point? Did I put that there? Maybe I did. Either way, we have now visited Stellar Basin, and we've visited Gale Cliffs. So, we have not been to either the Devil's Spine or Twisted Strand. Now, what my assumption would be is that Devil's Spine is going to involve some volcanic fishing. I don't actually know that, but that might be something interesting to take a look at. So wait a second. If we look at this, that'd be 13N. Yeah, we're gonna undock. We're gonna head that direction towards Devil's Spine. We might as well, and matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna pick these up. Oh, never mind. We've got some time left on those. Alright, let me just consult the magic map here. Oh, what do you know? We're actually headed in somewhat the right way. We made some ship upgrades, and I can already tell because this boat is going much quicker than it used to, which is great. Let me just quick make sure we're headed the right way. Yes, we are. We're going to go around this landmass here, and then around to the left. We are going to go ahead and take a look at Devil's Spine. I like this idea of going to new areas and just doing whatever we can while we're there. Just gonna grab a sailfish real quick, because I can. That's all the sailfish I can carry for now, just so I have something to sell when I get there. Because, based on how the last zone we went to, Stellar Basin, which was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that area. There was a lot of area-specific quests that we were able to do. But we needed some money in our pockets in order to get certain upgrades. Okay, so now this is interesting. I remember us seeing the broken bridge type deal. Oh, big whale. But oh, is this going for like a Pompeii situation? Ooh. This warm lighting is crazy. Volcanic. Don't have the equipment for this spot. So we're already in an area that's going to be very difficult for us to manage. Oh, there's like vents everywhere. Armored Cerebin? I don't even know what that is. Let's go for this prize one. Got ourselves a trophy. Pretty nice. Again, I just want to have something to sell, because we're gonna probably have to retool the ship so that way we can fish volcanic. But I see a message in a bottle over here, so let's grab this. Now I'm wondering what sort of eldritch monster is going to be off this way. Because so far, every zone has had some sort of a crazy monster. The lava underneath the water is very cool. It looks so cool. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Is this where those priests are from? Those weird shadowy guys? Not sure I like that. I've been playing it very careful when it comes to those guys and not really engaging with them. For all I know, I'm being way overly cautious, but, you know, that's my nature. Oh. A man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray. Oh, rapturous day, a fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I've been calling, and now you are the answer. The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement. I'm listening. Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? Emptiness, sadness, happiness. I'd say happiness. Ha! Merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is, by definition, a compromise. And your flesh, what does it crave? Warmth of the sun, sting of the salt, chill of the water. Warmth of the sun. And yet it eludes you. Darkness is cast over the rest of your days. Finally, what does the world deserve? Everything. In a way, it deserves all that is washed ashore, freely given from the deep, but no more than that. The trial is concluded. You still have much to learn, but the knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now, your role as my initiate is to act as herald of the purge, just as I was for the one before me. The nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearts of these 3 idols lie barren and void. Retrieve 3 fathomless flames from the crags behind us and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them. They will offer further guidance, and I must provide no more. Okay. Statues? Which statue do you want to look at? Left. Statue holds a stone crucible. It's empty. Ah, I see where this is going. Stone columns? The stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. Which carving do you want to look at? A swarm of small creatures, a large eyeless beast, a bubbling vent. Carving is of a large fish with crossed out eyes, the unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Blind but can hear her children. Avoid at all costs. The stone columns of the temple are carved, yeah, okay. Alright. So, don't disturb the eyeless mother's children. Whatever you do. That is good to know. As to what it tells me, I don't know. We're gonna just scoot over here. Oh, that looks like something I should avoid. My guess is that's probably what I need to avoid next time, huh? Yeah, why don't you just go away, creepy fish? Whew. Okay, fish market. Sell everything. Put you in storage. Okay. Let's check. The floating dock. What do we got here? Oh, what do you know? We actually have that. Net spaces, we love that. Ooh, this one's gonna take a lot more work, huh? 3 metal scraps, 2 cloth, 3 more wood. Yikes. That's gonna take a bit of scrapping, but we'll get there. Let's go to the shipyard. Alright, we need something that fishes volcanic. That one does. Abyssal and Hadal. Coastal, shallow, mangrove, volcanic. I hate the idea of having to keep swapping these out. But it might be necessary, because I don't know. That one's just volcanic and shallow. It's a 3-spacer. I don't think we have the fishing spots for it. Might have to swap out our Abyssal and Hadal one, just for now. Even though I really don't want to. We'll buy you, because we need it. That is also very expensive. But it'll be worth it. What about our lights? Should we get another light? We've been working with this for a long time. I'm just gonna buy an expensive light. Might as well. And we're gonna sleep. So now, we should be able to fish this zone. I slept for way longer than I meant to. But, again, our fishermen can always use the sleep. What we're probably going to do is just do a little peek around this area. What I am a little bit wary of is actually... Ooh, ossified cerebin. What I'm trying to figure out is whether or not to engage with the crazy old man's ritual. What I would... Okay, so here's my assumption, based off of nothing other than my gamer instincts, is that you could theoretically do what that guy says and basically end the world. And that's an ending of this game that you can get. And then you just log back on and it would take you back before you did that. But I don't actually know that. Oh, those things, yeah, those are definitely a problem. That's going to be rough to avoid those. I'm assuming the other bit of advice that they would have given me is avoid the heat vents. Okay, we just got to avoid those. Should we follow the mystical breeze here? Alright, let's do that. Let's see, where's this taking us? Because it always leads us to something interesting. What the... How far away do... Ooh! How far away do I have to get from you idiots before you leave me alone? Okay, hold on. There's something in there. Pale skate. Interesting. The glowiness would indicate that there's something creepy that we can catch there. I mean, we're gonna attract those stupid little evil fish, no matter... Yep, hold on. Go away. Go away. Leave me be. I wonder if you get enough of them on you, if that's what summons the mother. Whatever it is, I hate it. Yeah, we're gonna sell all this good stuff. It didn't get us much, but... This area is a little bit more, it's kind of weird to say, but almost feels more endgame. In the sense of maybe I wasn't supposed to come here until much, much, much later. I can't go in there without passing those fish. Maybe... I just need to do a little bit more investigating, I think. We do have dynamite for this. Let's use the explosives. Hold on. We absolutely do. Whoa. That's a huge fish right there. Alright, hold on just a second. Can we not access our... Oh, it's in the storage. There's a lot of creepy noises going on I'm not a fan of. Again, I also gotta figure out what to do about all these evil fish. Also, am I actually going to do the thing the guy asked me to do? Because if that's the only thing... There's also the relics that we're supposed to be finding at all these places. I'm just gotta watch out for the evil red-eyed fish. Oh, of course, we would need Abyssal to fish that. Of course. It figures. That's okay. Am I actually doing this stuff with the... I don't know. There's big, scary noises coming from in there. Just try not to disturb the evil fish. But we also need scrap. So if we can just do a little bit of both and not disturb the evil fish, that would be good. Nope, I don't want to touch the big, scary slab of rock. Also, does that mean that the eyeless mother is the creepy thing in this area? I'm assuming. The big, scary, bad thing that we gotta watch out for? Alright, we gotta grab this carefully. I just know those fish are gonna come over here. I just know it. Okay, well. Alright, well, one fish is after us. Okay, well, why is this fish so much faster? Get out of here. Go away, please. Alright, hold on. I guess we did sail pretty dang far away from our main area. Well, that's not good. Okay, we need to go hard starboard. Go away, please. Yes, we're very paranoid. I know. Did we even... Trader at Little Marrow. Alright, we got a couple things for storage, but not really anything else. Guess we could take a packed explosive with us. I thought we had more than 2 of those, but whatever. Do we actually do that? Is that the only thing we can do here? It probably is. Because the areas are marked on the map. What's over here, I wonder? Let's find that out. Because whenever you give me a map and say, ooh, shiny thing exactly over here, you should really go over here, my brain immediately goes, what if we don't do that? And we go somewhere else entirely. Not saying it's a good thing, but it is what it is. Frilled shark. Gross. Yeah, if we just go straight. There's just a lot of those evil fish about that I would rather not tangle with, if at all possible. We also gotta keep our eyes peeled for relics in this area. Because to me, that's kind of like the main story of all this. Despite all the other stuff going on, collecting the relics, to me, seems kind of like the main thing. Maybe it's not, but I don't know. That's just me. Okay, got another one of those. So there's just a lot of big scary noises constantly from the volcano area. Not a huge fan of that, but I'm probably not supposed to be. So I guess mission accomplished in that sense. You just gotta get some stuff to sell. Gotta actually do fishing in this fishing game. What's over here? Snake mackerel. Well, we are, like, out of room. Even if we do find some fun stuff over here, I'm not going to be able to do much with it. What I could really use is an alternate spot to chill. Oh. You approach a hooded figure. They're standing expectantly, vermilion red robes blowing in the wind. Fisherman, serve. The voice in the hood cuts through the humid air. Deliver the vessel. The hooded figure produces an old paper scroll. They point at a shape on it. A cusk eel. Alrighty. I don't know nothing about cusk eel. Don't know where I would find it. Oh, we are very close to the iron rig. Which, as tempting as that is, I don't really want to do anything with that just yet. I could, but Does our light, like spending money on the light, does that stave off the paranoia? Go away. Doggone it. Okay. 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 That sucks. That was dreadful. Okay. Well. That was terrible. Oh. That was, accurate. That was not fun. That was spooky. Alrighty. Well. What's with all these musical cues? That is a huge fish over there. Oh, is that the thing? Okay. Alright, well that's fascinating. There's a lot of scrap around here. Alright, first of all, sell all the stuff. You go to storage. So do you. And we gotta fix all this right now. Okay. I say that we pretend to go along with Dude's scheme. That's what I think we should do. And then not end the world. That's what I think we ought to do. And just watch out for the big scary critters swimming around, being swimmy. Oh, is that what this wall is for? So we can come out the other way? What's actually in there? Probably just treasure, right? We'll come back to that. I am wasting daylight. I was probably really close to the furthest item out here. There's probably a lot of different walls that we can blow up over here. And a lot that it would be advantageous to do so. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. Alright, hold on. Oh, there it is again. I see the big fish over there. Let's avoid the little ankle biters to the best of our ability. Sweet beans. Why? Oh, this is bad. I can't go faster. I can't go any faster, game. What am I supposed to do? I literally can't swim. I can't go. I can't go. You suck. Doggone it. Oh, these guys are gonna... Ooh. I can already tell these little dudes are gonna be so annoying. Alright. I'm down for a little challenge. That is very crafty and very annoying. Okay. I need to be strategic about this then. It's not going to be fun because I'm probably going to get caught out at night if I have to take such a long route to avoid those stupid little dudes. Not only that, I'm going to bankrupt myself trying to fix all the damage that these stupid things are doing to my ship. It's another 60. Okay, let me think about this. Let me take a look at the map here. That is so far. Is there a shortcut? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. My thinking is let's deal with the furthest one and work our way backwards. That would be my instinct. But I just don't know. Because these little troglodytes are going to get testy. Oh! Nope. For Pete's sake. There's only one who alerted. Literally just one does it? Get lost. You suck. I hate you. That's gonna be really frustrating, I can just tell. This is the only other thing I can think of is to upgrade the daylights out of my boat. Like, make myself as fast as humanly possible. That's tough. It's very tough. You have to keep so far away from them. This area is no joke. don't know why that dude gave up chase. Not that I'm complaining. I might just have to be super slow and methodical about this. I don't know why I went the way that I did. If there weren't those weird clouds of evil floating out here in the nighttime, it wouldn't be so bad. But as it stands, those things are a problem. I'm going to try to go around instead of going under the bridge. Don't know if that's going to be good, but it is worth a shot just to see. It's on the inside, though. Alright, you see nothing. You stupid fish, leave me alone. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try going the long way around. Hope that there's no stupid little roving bands of those guys. That'll be a problem. Alright, just got to wrap around to the left. Nope. Can I use the vents to scare them off? I think I can. I think I can. Oh, I lost my explosives. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's bad. Alright, where's this stupid flame thing? It's over here. It's over here. Don't know if I was supposed to be able to sneak through like that, but I did. Alright, stone shrine, an upright slab bears a carving, 2 malformed fish riding under the sun. A lower slab holds 2 shallow grooves. So I gotta plop 2 aberration fish in there. And you pick now of all times to tell me this. Fine. So I need to go catch some mutant fish and come back, apparently. Well, I'm out of time for... I'm out of time for now. It would probably be wise of me to... Oh, have I not? Oh, right, my net is broken. Oh, I don't even have troll net engaged right now. Right. Okay, so... we need mutant fish. We need 2 for just that one place. Which also means that we are in real danger of theoretically getting hit by a bunch of nonsense on our way and then losing the fish that we caught. That is a possibility. This is not going to be easy, is it? Oh, I overshot. But it seems like we might be able to use the heat vents to scare the fish away, which is good to know. Alright, first of all, fix the damage. $60 gone again. Then we sleep. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go try and find at least a few mutant fish. Aberrations, sorry. Wow, that's pretty, but also terrifying. Okay. As fate would have it, there's something over here. for us to catch. The music in this area is on point because it is putting me on edge. Alright, there's one. Could we get another? Because it's still glowy. Nope. But that's something. So now we just gotta go find... Maybe I should get like 3? Just so that way if the little annoying dudes hit my boat, I'm not gonna lose one of the few things that I have on board. Because I could see that happening very easily. So right now I'm looking for the glowy, distortion-y type stuff above the water. Or I could just see what I get here. Just regular old ones. That shape is really, really annoying. Alright, hold on. We'll sell this stuff, so that way we have money for repairs, because we're gonna need it, because these little dorks are gonna be a problem. Can we blow up the volcano and kill the eyeless mother at the same time? Can we do that? If they're saying, oh, the little magma vents can scare off the children, I wonder. Alright, sell that. I thought holding it down on one at a time worked. It's fine. There's more where that came from. There's a whole lot of fish in the sea, so to speak. I got nothing. Oh, these noises are just dreadful. Could you stop making them, please? That looks like the shape of the thing. The cusk eel. Because, okay, so the hooded figures on all the different islands, right? We met the ones who were wearing blue. Right? Doggone it. Stupid fear cloud. We met the ones that had the blue. And they also wanted, like, some weird sacrificey type stuff. And I think we left them without giving them everything that they wanted. Go away. I'm fishing. I need a mutant fish. There we go. Infernal eel. Delightful. We will take all of this because I'm going to need to sell that. We'll just go all the way back. I will say something that is frustrating is the fact that both of the areas that you can stay at, like stay the night at, are so close together instead of being spread apart across the landmass, which would be nice. So that way you don't have to come back ultimately to one of two places that are in view of each other. I don't know why they did it that way. It seems kind of silly when you can literally see the light of the other place you could stay that also has a place to sell fish. I guess to make sure that the player would actually run across the crazy dude, you had to put it there, but like, I don't know. I'm not an expert. Alright, this time, we're gonna do this right. We're gonna go to the fish market, and we're gonna click to hold, or we're gonna just click it once. Like that. That's what we were supposed to do last time. And I didn't. Alright, start of the day. We're paranoid, but that's fine. What could possibly go wrong? It's not like this game is gonna do that. Cool. Why in the world does that exist? I don't know. But I don't care for it. Don't care for it much at all. We're just gonna sleep. Sleep the day away. Because, yeah, I'm not about that. The random, evil, heat-seeking tornadoes? Not a fan of those. Never have been. I know it's a hot take, but I don't like sentient, evil tornadoes. Alright, we should go... we don't have any... I forgot to keep one cask eel just for myself. For the cultists or whatever the heck. The problem with all that is I always... It makes me think that no matter what I do, it's going to be a bad decision. So I second guess doing anything with the cultists at all. Which I'm sure that's kind of a big portion of the game. So I got to figure out what I'm doing in that regard. Okay. There's a lot of noises, none of which I like. Also random lightning, which I also don't prefer. Is the lightning following me now? What is going on? I don't want any more of that. What do I even have room for right now in my inventory? Oh yeah, we gotta read the messages in the bottles. We have not done any of that. Great. There's another one of these. Oh, there is another place for us to dock over here. Ancient ruins. Ancient lighthouse. You climb the many steps leading to the ancient lighthouse. At its base is a solid stone door. You can't see a handle, a large socket carved into the face of the door. Well, that's rot that we have for some reason. Oh, that's my eel! Yeah. Cave. Dim light of the cave, you can make out some paintings on both walls. Check the left wall. These paintings depict the birth of a civilization. A great beacon of light is shown repelling a tentacled figure emerging from the sea. In the dim light of the cave, you can make out some paintings on both walls. These paintings depict the fall of a civilization. A volcanic eruption tears through a tall lighthouse. Monstrous shapes devour people as buildings turn to ruin. In the dim light of the cave, you make out some paintings on both walls. Okay, so here's what I'm getting. If we do the ritual, like old Coot says, we will blow up the lighthouse, which is set atop a volcano. However, if we find whatever we can get to unlock the door into the lighthouse, we could take those sacred flames that he's telling us to gather and light that instead. That would repel the big giant tentacle monster that hit our boat so rudely. That's what I'm assuming is going on. So, what we need to do now... Here, we're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay the night. Then what we're gonna do... We're gonna... man. We need to get aberrations... And we need to successfully get them to our destination without them turning to rot. Which evidently is going to be harder than I realized. What we're going to do is give these idiots a wide berth. I'm gonna look for the shimmery, shiny stuff above the water. Oh. She's patrolling. Let's let her do her thing. And politely swim on past us. And leave me alone. Don't send your stupid little munchkins after me. Just move on. Thank you. Alright. As I said, what we need is aberrations. We need aberrations, and we need to get them there before they turn to mush. That was my fault. I forgot what I had in my inventory, and I slept with that eel in my possession like a big old dummy. But if the game's gonna give me a softball in the form of the shimmery, shiny stuff above the water, I really ought to take it. I lost one of my explosives, which is unfortunate. Leave me the heck alone, you monstrous little munchkin. Go away. Yep, go about your business. We're gonna sleep. We made a circuit of the devil's spine. I feel bad because I have not done anything productive this episode. Like, at all. Alright, we're gonna fish. Okay. Discard that, and that. And that. It's just all sorts of unfortunate, because I keep forgetting to sell the dang fish. Fish, believe it or not, do not have a super long shelf life. It's not recommended that you just let them sit around. I do like this area in the sense that it is very different from anything else I've seen in the game. This area is very distinct. And I like that. We also need to, I wonder about the relic. It's probably hidden in one of these areas we're gonna have to use dynamite to get into. That would be logical to me. But I don't know. Finally. Sell the stupid fish. Alright. We need aberrations. And the timing of all this is going to be pretty bad. Oh, there's the eyeless mother. Let's avoid her. The timing of this is not going to be easy. Because we have to make it to the place without sleeping, which means that we're going to be traveling in the night times. Okay, we have one, which means that we can't sleep until... Oh, it means we can't sleep. Alright, well, that's no good. Alright, hold on. What's technically the fastest way to that? Oh, we're not far from it? Right, okay. For some reason, I cannot map this area out in my head. And I don't know why. I don't know why it's so difficult for me to keep this place. Okay, rod's gone. That's okay. We're just going to put the thing into the other thing. You can go away. Yep. You don't like those vents, do you? That's right, you don't. All right. Put that there. All right. That's one down. Those hot vents are my friends. Wait a minute. I see something over there. There's definitely a message in a bottle over there. This is risky business. Very risky. You see nothing. Leave me alone. Alright, I know where you are. So I'm gonna beat you back to the land of the living, if I can. Yeah. You would chase after me, you little dork. Go away. Nope, and it's over. Oh, get gone, you stupid mongrels. Come on. Get me. Okay. When that happens... we just have to get ourselves to a vent. I've been avoiding the vents because I thought that the vents would do damage to the boat. So I've been avoiding them. But I don't think that's technically how it works. I assumed that because that made sense to me. But I think we just have to lure a bunch of them to a vent. And it doesn't look like we take damage, but they run. So I don't have to avoid the thermal vents anymore, which is good to know. Sell all that. Good. Shipyard. Repair everything. Send all that to storage. Let's go to the floating dock. And we'll just put this stuff where it needs to go. The metal scrap's going to be a little bit more difficult to come by, just because I haven't seen any out here so far. And we sleep. Nope. I said we sleep. Alright. Just got to get one more aberration over to the area. Should be doable. Ah, there's an aberration right there. Right on cue. Ooh, defaced skate. Lovely. Okay, so our objective is right back here someplace. Nope. Where am I going? Wrong way. Yep, around this way. I don't know why these tiny little islands, for some reason, I have a really hard time navigating. It should just be right back here through all this nonsense. Because that was what the old man was ready to tell me about if I had questions. The little old dude was going to tell me, hey, moron, here's how you get rid of the little fish who are going to attack you. Alright, let's do this. The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. Encrusted talisman. Why can't I take it? Fishing speed. Stone tablet. Surrounded by a tooth and bone, a glyph of a hook is carved into the center. Did I put it in storage? Interesting. So the lighthouse had a stone glyph thingy, Alright, so is that X gone? It is. Alright, so if I go around to the side, we should be able to get... Actually, I'm going to see if I can't get that message in a bottle. Back here. Oh, can I only get it if we have explosives? I'm gonna have to come back to this area with just a metric ton of explosives. Alright, we're just gonna fish for aberrations over here. Is this a bad idea, not just taking the flame right away? Probably. I should probably just take that and be done with it. I really don't want to help the old man do what he wants to do. Because I feel like the game is trying to be very overt in telling me it's bad what he wants to do. And I want to respect when the game is trying to be obvious. Because sometimes that's just what I need. Come on, give me an aberration. I need it. I guess I could just go back and sell all this stuff. Oh, we can go to the ancient ruins. Oh, there's the eels. Alright, let's just chill here. Oh, I'm gonna lose all that stuff if I sleep. Doggone it. Am I facing... Nope, I'm on the opposite side of where I need to be. That's a lot of bad guys chasing me. Alright, just swim through here. That's the big scary. Yeah, don't even bother. It's fine. You see nothing. You saw nothing. You see nothing. You stupid little imps. I can't see a doggone thing. Okay, well, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Alright, we just gotta get back to the fishing area. I need to be able to keep selling that stuff because my boat's gonna keep on taking damage. I don't trust myself to avoid trouble altogether. I don't think I'm skilled enough for that. Okay, fish market. Sell all that. And let me double check my storage. Okay, so it actually did go in there. Why can't I... Oh, wait a minute. Does it replace... Oh. It replaces that? A stone tablet surrounded by a tooth and a bone. A glyph of a hook is carved into the center. Fishing speed up by a lot. Aberration bonus +3. That's very good, but that's a lot of... I don't know about that one. Shipyard. Fix. Can I put you in storage? Apparently I can put the flame in storage, so I will be doing that. Alright, aberrations. Aberrations. We need to... I'm assuming that we would also need 2 fish, 2 aberrations for the other thing. I don't actually know that, which is slightly concerning now that I think about it. That could be a waste of time. I'm not sure. I mean, these things are like the most tried and true method of getting aberrations just because they don't take up as much space. Worst case scenario, I always can sell them. I can sell them for future repair money because I'm gonna need it. I am gonna have to come back here with way more explosives because I did not realize this place was going to be an explosive playground. Well, dang. None of you are aberrations. That is very unfortunate for me. Right, can't get that without explosives. That's quite a trek. I mean, it's not necessarily that bad. We'd have to cart back so much explosives in order to get everything over here. Yeah, sell all that. And sleep. Well, as much as I would like to keep going, I've been recording for like over an hour. I don't know how I'm going to edit this one because I feel bad. I don't feel like we did much of anything except find the place and get our bearings about it. Now that I understand it, I think in the next episode we could easily get the aberrations needed to satisfy the other two areas, get the other flames, and not take them to the old man, but take them to the lighthouse. That's what I'm planning on doing. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.